In our modern world, overthinking can feel like an endless battle, but the ancient wisdom of Stoicism emerges as a beacon of clarity. Stoicism offers timeless strategies to still the restless mind, and today we'll draw from the ancient teachings of Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus to learn how we can do the same. There are 10 key Stoic strategies we can use to quiet the mind's chaos and embrace the Stoic serenity. Lesson 1. Embrace the present moment. Stoicism's wisdom lies in living in the present. As Seneca wisely put it, true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. In our fast-paced world, where our minds often wanders between the weight of past mistakes and the uncertainties of the future, this Stoic principle stands as a guiding light. Imagine a life where you're fully immersed in the current moment, free from the shackles of past regrets or the burden of future anxieties. This isn't just a utopian dream, it's a tangible reality within reach. The Stoic approach challenges us to anchor ourselves firmly to the present moment. In our multitasking culture, where every ping and notification pulls our attention in multiple directions, the art of being present becomes a revolutionary act. It's about more than just time management. It's a philosophical shift towards reclaiming our focus and living intentionally. By immersing ourselves fully in our current tasks and experiences, we not only alleviate the burden of unnecessary worry, but also cultivate a more mindful and content existence. Lesson 2. Focus only on what you can control. In this lesson, we delve into the transformative practice of concentrating solely on what lies within our control. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus famously said, "We have control over our own minds, not external events." Imagine the freedom that comes from letting go of things beyond your control. The Stoic principle advises us to focus our energy on actions and attitudes within our control, rising above the chaos of unpredictable circumstances. Adopting this mindset becomes a key to significantly reducing stress and mental clutter. It's about channeling our efforts where they matter most and finding a sense of peacefulness amidst life's uncertainties. For example, in our modern world, consider the challenge of finding job security. Instead of fixating on external factors like market fluctuations, a Stoic approach prompts us to direct our focus inward, enhancing our skills and work ethic, elements firmly within our control. This shift empowers us to navigate the uncertainties of the professional landscape with resilience and purpose. By working on yourself and concentrating on what you can control, the rest will effortlessly fall into place. Lesson 3. Seek wisdom in others. Most individuals often feel a sense of embarrassment and vulnerability when reaching out for help, but the Stoics provided an alternative understanding. Marcus Aurelius states, "Don't be ashamed to need help." The Stoics, in essence, emphasized the virtue of humility and the recognition that seeking assistance is not a testament to weakness, but a demonstration of strength. Acknowledging one's need for help signifies a willingness to learn, grow, and engage in a collaborative exchange of wisdom. Rather than viewing it as a source of shame, the Stoics considered seeking help as a courageous act, demonstrating a profound understanding that the path to wisdom often involves shared knowledge and collective learning. Remember that asking for help is not a sign of inadequacy, but it's the first step towards personal growth. Lesson 4. Cultivate gratitude. Epictetus wisely remarked, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." The Stoics valued gratitude deeply. They encourage us to embrace this wisdom and incorporate the practice of regularly counting our blessings. In doing so, we shift our focus from dwelling on excessive worries and desires to genuine appreciation for what we already possess. This intentional change in perspective becomes a powerful catalyst for fostering mental resilience, nurturing a positive mindset, and ultimately cultivating a deeper sense of contentment in our daily lives. Lesson 5. Limit external influences. Stoicism directly addresses the challenges of our time, emphasizing the need to exercise moderation in all aspects of life. As Marcus Aurelius wisely advised, be not swept off your feet by the vividness of the impression, but say, "Impression, wait for me a little. Let me see what you are and what you represent." This principle advocates for a deliberate, conscious response to our perceptions. It invites us to intentionally step back from immediate emotional reactions, introducing a moment of pause. This pause allows for thoughtful assessment and understanding of the impression's true nature and potential influence, preventing us from being carried away by the initial intensity of the experience. In essence, it allows us to respond with greater clarity and wisdom. In our modern era, the directive to limit external influences becomes a vital strategy for maintaining mental clarity. Imagine the virtual landscape as a bustling marketplace where every platform competes for your attention. The art of limiting exposure to these external stimuli becomes a deliberate practice, allowing us to curate a more enriching mental space. This intentional restraint is not about isolation. Rather, it's a mindful decision to cultivate inner peace amidst the noise of the external world. By navigating this delicate balance, the wisdom of limiting external influences guides us towards a more mindful and purposeful existence. Lesson 6. Accept what cannot be changed. Epictetus once wisely stated that, "Make the best use of what is in your power, and take the rest as it happens." Consider the art of accepting what cannot be changed as a master stroke in the canvas of resilience. In a world that's obsessed with control, this Stoic principle challenges us to redefine strength, reminding us that true power lies not in bending the unyielding, but in gracefully embracing the inevitable. Epictetus's guidance emerges as a remedy for the challenge of overthinking, introducing a profound shift in perspective. By acknowledging and gracefully accepting life's uncontrollable elements, we carve a path to tranquility, nurturing a mindset robust enough to endure the inevitable downfalls of life. Lesson 7. Set realistic expectations. Seneca warned against unrealistic expectations. He states, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." And this is more relevant than ever before. In a world fueled by high standards and constant comparisons, the universal feeling of falling behind and missing out becomes a very common experience. The relentless pursuit of high expectations within tight deadlines traps us in an ongoing cycle of dissatisfaction and anxiety. This forces us to navigate life in constant fear, where we overanalyze every situation and anxiously plan each move. In this process, we unintentionally bypass the richness and spontaneity that define the true essence of living. It's as if the very act of comparison and anticipation becomes a double-edged sword, cutting us off from the present moment. As Seneca advises, the suffering often lies not in the reality we face, but in the imagination of what we could or should be. It's an important reminder to find contentment in the present moment, to embrace the journey with its uncertainties and surprises. The very essence of life is not merely ticking off a checklist against societal expectations, but rather appreciating each moment, learning, growing, and finding fulfillment in the unfolding story of our own unique path. Lesson 8. Practice resilience. In the world of bouncing back from setbacks, the Stoics are known for their unyielding strength. Consider the words of Marcus Aurelius, who wisely stated, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." By adopting this Stoic mindset, we discover the power of perceiving challenges as opportunities for growth. It empowers us to channel our energy into finding solutions, redirecting our focus from overthinking problems to embracing a proactive approach to resilience. As we integrate these principles into our own lives, we discover a transformative path to bouncing back from setbacks with strength and wisdom. Lesson 9. Prioritize virtue. The Stoics believed that wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. This principle invites us to prioritize moral values and inner contentment over the pursuit of material wealth. It's not the abundance of possessions that defines our prosperity, but the cultivation of a virtuous and contented heart. This shift in focus allows us to declutter our minds, mitigating the tendency to overthink and fostering a more purposeful and fulfilling life. So instead of being consumed by the relentless desire for more, measure success by the richness of our character and the positive impact we create in our lives and the lives of others. Lesson 10. Practice mindful reflection. In the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, he urged, "Look within. Within is the fountain of good, and it will ever bubble up, if thou wilt ever dig." This is a call to cultivate self-awareness through mindful reflection. Picture your mind as a deep well, holding the potential for understanding and growth. Consistent mindful reflection allows you to discover patterns of overthinking, providing the means to address them effectively. This internal journey not only reveals the roots of overthinking, but also serves as a compass guiding you towards personal growth and resilience. As you delve into the depths of your thoughts, each reflection becomes a step closer to unlocking your inner wisdom. Like a wellspring, the more you explore, the clearer the waters become. This lesson encourages you to be an archaeologist of your own mind, discovering treasures of clarity and self-discovery with every thoughtful exploration.